Okay, everybody, hopefully you can see me and hear me. Let me double check, make sure you can. Weird things have been going on all day with this stuff. So we're been having errors everywhere. And we're live. And the dog just other stuff. Let me find this. There we go today. So where am I? It should be rolling right now. There we go. There I am. Let me double check before we get going. Hi, everybody. Welcome. Good to see you all. Get this thing started. Okay. So let me do this. Let me get started on TikTok. And we'll get going. So let me get going here. Get my title changed. Welcome, everyone. It's good to see you. Okay, here we go. Gingerbread House Build. Oh, there's a set up a live goal. Had some weird things happen with live goals last night. Don't know why. Happy hello, 2026. What's that? 63 all of this. Yikes. Okay. Now you know who that one. The Christmas berries there. Give me a second, everybody, okay? Get this set up over here. I'm going to go for Santa Coco. There's just so much of those out there. All right, everybody, welcome. Good to see you all. How about some sparklers for New Year's? Let's do the sparklers. Since it's New Year's, we'll do sparklers. All right. Let me get this going here. I got to put you guys next to TikTok. Let me get TikTok started. I'm going live. We're going live. All right. So let me get this going here. Make sure my filters are working right. How do I look? Look marvelous. All right. Let me get this set up over there right next to you guys, and off we go. I hope you guys are out there. I hope you were able to find it. And the people that are having trouble finding us on Facebook and all that stuff. So if I said the wrong thing, that's a big no-no. Hey, everybody, welcome to the Gingerbread Build. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Let me get over here, get you settled over in your spot. Here we go, get you guys in your spot. Right next to the other guys. How ironic. There you go. Now you're next to each other. You're partners. Okay, now let me move the table up here. No rings till 6:30 tonight. Guess I'm going to have a ball that doesn't want to stand, right? So I like this. Okay. So welcome, everybody. We're continuing the vacation house build, which is going to be, it's going to take a while to get this thing built. Because it's not so much being huge, but there's a lot of little things to do to it. Like right now, we're putting the frosting on the outside of it, that kind of thing. So what I'm going to do is this. I'm going to get this up here like this, okay? Where I put the flat thing. We don't really need it. Okay, we're just going to go with this. It's probably better everything. So where we left off yesterday with this house was we were putting the white stuff on around the windows and stuff. That's where we left off. So right there. So we're going to continue with the piping. I went out and bought some new paintbrushes. Cheap ones, but new paintbrushes. And wish somebody would come in over there so I know you're working. Yeah, so I bought some new paintbrushes. I'm going to cut one of these down, one of the smaller ones. I'm going to cut it down and see if I can't utilize it into a better point than what it is to do this stuff. Now, what did I do with the other? I know it's in here because it was heavy. It's here somewhere. Where is the other? I have a full. I have another full. Where'd it go? Another Phil Pillsbury. And not that one. I have a full one. Thought I put it in here. Hang on, guys. Thought I put it in here. It's awfully heavy. Apparently it's not in here. Somewhere there's a full Pillsbury one. I know I didn't toss it, so I gotta figure out what happened. But not right now. Where'd it go? Where did the Pillsbury one go? There should be two Pillsburys. How weird. There should be two of them and there's only one. See, I got spirit stuff going on all the time in this house. The ghosties are hiding stuff on me. I know there's a brand new one. There's two of these. There was the brand new one, and then I have this other one I've been working with. I don't know. How weird. Well, not much I can do about it. I don't see it, so again, we'll have to look at what we got, you know? Wow, I can't believe it's gone missing. That's weird. Should be right here, man. Yeah. Should be here with the rest of stuff. That's just too weird. There should be two. There should be a full Pillsbury one. I bought two Pillsburys. There should be a full Pillsbury. All right, we'll work with what we got then. That really bites because we should have it. There should be a full Pillsbury up here. There's not. There's over two of them. Okay, let's just go for what we got. I just sit here and fight this all night. Yeah, that's just really weird because it should be there. Huh, well, I'll have to look for it. Meantime, we got this one. What's left of this one? Hopefully it's not too stiff. Starting to get stiff. I'll have to stir it up a little bit. That's irritating because I had that other one that was perfect. Unless I put it over there for storage. So, it's making me mad now. See how that one's almost empty? There should be a full one. Let me look over there real quick. I don't know what happened to it. Maybe it should be here. Don't you hate when that happens? You know something's supposed to be somewhere, and it's supposed to be there, and it's not. Oh, I know where it's at. Duh. Never mind. Let me go grab it. Give me a second. I know where it's at now. Confusion's done. I forgot that I used it to brace up the walls in the gingerbread house. That gingerbread house. Let's brace the walls. There we go. Joe was bracing the wall up. There we go. Okay. There, that's good. I need this one. I need it more softer than what we're doing. I knew I had it. Mass confusion. Okay. So we're going to be in here an hour, a couple hours today. Talk about yesterday a little bit. Pamela noticed that I wasn't feeling that great yesterday. There we go. Now we got a fresh one. Pamela noticed I wasn't feeling good yesterday, and I wasn't. When I came in here, I really didn't feel like being in here doing this. And what it was is that, just to let you guys know, let me go that way. And what it was that it's that time of year for cats in the neighborhood. And suffice to say, I have a big orange tabby that's coming to my back door all the time because I have two females. Two female cats that are getting spayed after the holidays. Two youngish female cats. And these are sheep brushes, so whatever I do to torture them doesn't matter. Hi guys, how you doing on TikTok? Welcome. Working on a gingerbread house right now, and then tonight we are going to celebrate New Year's together. We'll just count down the New Year's. I'm figuring 4 different time zones tonight, and we'll have New Year's pretty well set. Hi everybody, how's everybody doing? Welcome. I do have a goal of collecting 10 Santa hot cocos. If you guys can help me out today to end the season with hot cocoa, that would be wonderful. I'd appreciate it. Otherwise, like, follow, and share. If you like, follow, and share. So this particular gingerbread house, and I'm going to show it to you guys for people that haven't seen it. It's a cookie house. This one is for like something Picasso would have. So take a look. Looks like that. Okay. And those little dots on there that are the white lights for the vacation house, that's all frosting. So everything's pretty much done with frosting on here. You got a little bit of candy, like those candy lights to put on, but the rest is all done with frosting. So, I mean, it's either you have a steady hand with one of those little pointy things, which I don't, or we're going to paint this stuff on and use toothpicks, which is what I started to do. So right now, let's leave it to this. I'll be talking to you guys while I'm working. But the only way to logically do this is to paint these things on here, okay? So yesterday I started painting. And it's turning out okay. It's going to be a slow process. We do have the other house that we're just about done with. That had a collapse. So I'm letting it dry a few extra days. That's why I decided to start this one. Thank you for the follow. That's why I decided to start this gingerbread house so that we give that one some time. Like tonight, I'm going to put the roof on the other one and just let it sit for like 3 or 4 days so we don't have that problem then. Hi, Ashley. Hi, Deborah Hart. Welcome back. So here we go. So just relax, sit back, grab your hot cocoa, relax. We're going to do some work on this house today. And let's see, it's what, 2 or 3 o'clock? I'll probably stay on until 5 today. And then don't forget tonight, if you're alone tonight, come join me for the tarot card read. You don't have to be alone. Come on in. Put some hors d'oeuvres together. That's some popcorn. Popcorn. And we can ring in the new year together. Okay? And what I'll do is I'll ring it in for all the 4 different time zones as they come up for you guys. Okay? So that will be tonight. But for right now, let's do this. So what I wanted to try to do is these brushes are the cheapies. That's why I chose them. Boy, that was. I like that one because it's super stiff. Boy, if that one stays stiff, that would be awesome. Because what I'll do is if I don't get the line that I want, because I have real expensive paintbrushes that I use, but I don't want to mess them up with the frosting. So if I don't get the line I want, I'm going to cut these to what I need to cut them for. So essentially what we're doing today is what we were doing yesterday, or what we'll be doing tomorrow, is I'm trying to get that white frosting around the windows like that. We're trying to get the white frosting around all the windows because all the windows have white frosting. See, I got all these. I got 10, 15 windows to frost. So that's what's so time consuming right now. Is doing these windows. And that's what we're doing. Just like it looks like they put little windows in the front door because they were artsy. I'm not doing that crap. So what I'm seeing in the photo is totally different from what I have. So it's going to be meticulous, just like putting on those other white, that final level of white lights. What's going to happen is I have to use either a paintbrush because my hand shakes. So even if I had a thing to squeeze it out, it would be all over. So I'll have to use a paintbrush and probably, toothpicks to do it. All right, so let's get going. See what we can do today. Make some time on this, and I'll be here for a while. Pamela was right, though. I wasn't feeling well yesterday. And the reason being is that I have two female cats that are due to be spayed in a couple of weeks. And they're 3 years old. And there's a male orange tabby cat in my backyard right now who wants to meet my two females, obviously. So he'll stand at the back door or come up to the window and try to get in. In the meantime, my female cats are yelling back at him because they do that. I mean, it's mating season. That's what cats do. So they're yelling back at him. In the meantime, I have a male. I have a big tomcat, and he can see the male outside the door. So what is he doing? He's yelling at them. So I've got 3 cats yelling, and then my dog. My dog knows which cats don't belong in the house. So when that male cat comes to the door, and it's funny because you can hear his claws on the window back there. So when he comes to that window or that door, and he's trying to claw in, my dog hears it, and of course she goes over there. She starts to hit the window because she wants to get outside and get to him, and she's barking at him. And as we all know, cats are nocturnal. So this is going on all night long. So I haven't been sleeping. I haven't had a good night's sleep. Last night they were quiet for some reason, but I haven't had a good night's sleep. So that's why I wasn't feeling good yesterday. So I feel good today. So let's do this. Anyway, readings tonight, 6:45 p.m. Pacific, and we're going to ring in the new year. We're going to hit time zone after time zone after time zone to celebrate the new year with you guys, so you don't have to be alone tonight. Hi, Cat Goddess. Thank you. Give us a like, follow, share, everybody. We're trying to get 50,000 likes today, if we can do that. Shelly! Welcome. Welcome back, Chef Murray. Thank you for the heart me. So be sure to have come in tonight for that show. Be sure to have your snacks with you, your New Year's snacks, because we're gonna celebrate New Year's in our own way. All right, let's see if this thing's gonna work out the way I hope it does. I'm hoping. What I hope and what actually transpires are 2 different things in my life, and I know that. So we just go with it because I had to hit these edges so meticulously. And for you guys, I know it's kind of boring because I have to do this with every piece on this thing. So I don't know. It's not lumping it enough. I have to lump it on there. But that's what's been going on. Why I haven't looked like that. I've been feeling good. Is because of the cats. And finally they settled down last night. Actually got a good night's sleep. Feeling much better. Went to the store today to get these. Wished I had. The store was packed. It's all Valentine's. They still have Christmas stuff like in the aisles and discount at the Dollar Tree. But the rest is just turned into Valentine's Day. It's like you walk in there and Cupid threw up. You know? See, this is not happening. Ah, dash it home. What I need is one of my good little brushes. I have some really nice brushes. I do oils and acrylic stuff. But that's what I need on my soup. What I call. Yeah, Cupid threw up. All over the dollar store. Safeway will get like that too. You wait. You go to Safeway. It's gonna look like, and they're not done with Christmas yet, right? It's gonna look like Cupid threw up all over Safeway. See, now if I get an edge like I just got, that worked beautifully for this thing. So it's all meticulous what I'm doing. But Safeway was packed. I had to pick up some medications, over the counter meds, and I just ended up blowing off Safeway and going to Walgreens. It was just so packed. There we go. You do acrylic too? I love acrylic. And I love to do them on like clay, like clay figurines and stuff. I love it. So all my brushes are for acrylic and oil, and I'm not gonna, use them for frosting. I refuse. Because I have some real nice sized brushes. That would work perfectly with this little tiny points on them. But the other saying I like to say, God invented toothpicks for a reason. This one was more stiff than the other one, so I thought maybe we would get better play off the tip on it. But that's why I didn't look good yesterday. I was just exhausted and just absolutely exhausted. I'm glad the cat slept last night. That's all I can tell you. And the dog slept. It's funny. The dog's nocturnal. She's up all night. She sleeps all day. She's up all night with the cats. They've made us all nocturnal in this house. So I think I did this last year, and I can't remember. I think I did. I'm not positive where I did the whole time zone thing last year. A lot of you guys were here. I'd have to check with JJ, but I think I did this last year, and it worked out pretty good. Sitting here, Jordan Reed is in the time zone. Everything I touch looks like a 5-year-old did it. All right, let me get that straightened up. My OCD is going to kick in here on this, and it's not going straight at all. It's going to make me crazy. It doesn't help it that you're an artist and you have OCD, especially when you're doing something like this. And the Dollar Tree, what will happen with the Dollar Tree is not only will Cupid's already thrown up, but what they'll do is they'll get all the love balloons, and the whole half of the store when you walk in is going to be nothing but those silver balloons, the heart-shaped ones and all that. I have no problem with that stuff. Love is love, right? But we're not even out of Christmas yet, New Year's, really. And they're already starting. Hi, Brenda. Welcome. Good to see everybody. Who's live with me over for the other two networks that I can't mention? We're broadcasting on the other two networks today as well. You're listening to North Pole Radio. It does. This looks like a 5-year-old. I guess I better stick with the toothpick. It's working better. We're just going to go with the toothpick. I'm not going to monkey dink around with this stuff. But this is like a house Leonardo da Vinci would make. I mean, this is just so meticulous in how you have to do it. And then they want you to put more cross hatches on these windows. Yeah, good luck with that. Only if you're on TV and one of those cake people. Those ladies that make the customized cakes, right? So how does your 2025 go, you guys? Might as well talk about that. Mine was okay up to a certain point until the last 2 or 3 months. I had a great 2025. But however, as far as TikTok goes for me, it's been great. You know, I've seen huge changes with the TikTok, working with you guys for TikTok and stuff. That's been a huge plus. And I'm trying to grow it slower, like most people want to grow like so fast. And with me, I'm trying to keep it slow growing so that I can pay more attention to you guys and what needs to be taken care of, through TikTok. So, I'm just trying to play it safe. As just a quick reminder, I stopped too. I wonder. I've got 68% battery life on that tablet, so we may run out of music. So let's find out. We'll find that out too. Let me pop back in with the music. There we go. It's an old tablet, so bear with me. I got to get myself a new tablet so bad. Right now, these 2 tablets, really what I'm using them for is primarily for my book read on Sundays. The other thing I could use, the other tablet that I have has that electro pen. So when I go out on ghost hunts to get permission to be in people's houses and stuff like that, I'm able to use that pen, and they can sign off electronically, like when UPS comes to your door, right? That's something you got to sign off on. I have one of those pens on my tablet. Jingle bell, jingle bell rock. Jingle bells swing and jingle bells ring. It's funny because back in the years before I really started ghost hunting and stuff, I didn't require a lot of my tablet, mainly to be able to see the phases of the moon and things like that. But as time has progressed, and I've had to have more stuff like permission slips, lots of paperwork, it's easier to have it on the tablet to have people sign off. So that's how to get more high tech. Okay, this is turning out. I don't like the way this was turning out at all, but that's okay. I'll have to, because once I do this with the lining on the white, it's going to get covered up with the yellow light bulbs and stuff, so you're not going to see it as much. Now that brush I used yesterday worked really well, but I might try a different brush to do this. Make it easier, because this is going to take me, it'll take months to get this sucker out this way. Which is not what I want to do. So, okay, we'll go to the next one. See, it looks like a 5-year-old did it. That would be me. See how it looks like a 5-year-old just did that? So that's what we're doing today. We're just filling that in. And then this other one that's done, I'm going to add some more white on there because it doesn't look quite white enough. So let's try it. Let's try a longer, let's try a brush that has a more smooth tip on it. Let's try that. We'll see how that works out. Because I know that one I had yesterday, that cheapy one I was using for off that cheap watercolor kit, worked really well yesterday. So let's see if we can get this one to work. Oh yeah, okay. Needed more flexibility, that's it. So let's do this one for a while. Otherwise, we'll be here until next New Year's doing this. So who's going to stay up tonight? Who's going to stay up for the holiday? I have no choice. My neighbors like to blow off big guns and stuff, so it's like I don't really have a choice about staying up because the dog will be going insane. After I get to here, I'll be looking up the time zones to figure out, when to celebrate with you guys tonight. Make sure we're right. A bank for myself. I wish. I like to build a bank for myself. That's what I like. Oh yeah, this is much better. A bank for myself. That's a great idea. This one's working better. But like I said, this thing's going to take forever. Actually, if I can get to my village, I really want to make my village permanent. But I was doing it a long time ago, but making it permanent. My little Christmas village. Then you can see the work I've done on those houses. And those are all handmade. Or the houses were done, but they're all hand painted. I'd like to get to that. I haven't done that in a long time ago. It just seems like there's not enough hours in the day for me to get over to it. Like today, I woke up around 10-ish. Medicated, like we all do in the morning, right? We all medicate. Legal medication. And then I got drowsy again. Fell back asleep. I made a few phone calls. Set the teasers up for the shows on TikTok and fell back asleep and slept for an hour. And then by then, off to the stores and everybody and their brothers out shopping. Had to go around like 6 times to be able to park to the dollar store and Safeway you couldn't even touch. And I had to pick up some medication over the counter anyway, so I just turned around with the Walgreens. And then I got back just in time to eat a little lunch, and then here I am. So the hours just keep ticking by, right? Could be worse. We could be taking a New Year's Eve trip on the SS Poseidon. I guess I'm going to have to preserve it. Or I was thinking, what else might preserve it? Is that, have you guys ever done charcoal? Anybody ever work with drawing with charcoal? Well, there's a preserving thing that you can put on the charcoal. Like if you use black pieces of paper, whatever you're using, there's this stuff you can spray on the charcoal. Yes, New Year's Eve. Wait till tonight. We're going to be celebrating the blessed. We'll be celebrating with everybody tonight. Anyway, there's this stuff you can spray on the paper with the charcoal on there that will preserve it. I wonder if you can use it like this. To preserve it. But my art instructor was impressed because not many people can do white chalk, white charcoal on black surface, and I was able to do that, and he was really impressed. Just kind of cool, I have many talents. I used to put bells around my dog's necks, the Christmas bell collar. I put it on this dog's neck, and she ate it. Not the bells, but she ate the collar. So I'm figuring she's not going to be, user friendly for holiday stuff. But my mom's dog loved it. So did my other Kelpie. And so you could tell when they were in the house because they had jingle bells on. Okay, like I said, once I start putting on the rest of the stuff that used to go on with this, you're not going to notice that these things are wavy lines and stuff because it's going to be covered up pretty much. And since I learned my lesson about the frosting and the other kit that was horrible frosting, we're using Poppin' Fresh right now. But this is me. You'll find me, Back in the old days when I had time on my hands, like when I was taking care of my mom, like when she's sleeping, right? In between times. I did this kind of stuff all the time. Whether it was with my village that I built or Legos or something, my hands were always doing stuff. COVID, it was Legos and oil painting. You know what I saw on one of the stores? Give me with an A. I'll just say that. Keep talking to get mad. They actually had a National Lampoon's Vacation Christmas, but what they did was it's a Brio. I think it's made by because there's Legos and then there's something else. There's the one that's compatible with Legos. Well, the one that's compatible with Legos, they made a family truckster. So they got the family truckster. There's a Christmas tree on top of it. I'm going to go back in and see what that one will cost. That's really cool to me. But they made the family truckster. I have trivia for you guys too. Studios, to save a buck, will reuse footage. Okay, to save a buck, they'll reuse footage. And if you look at the beginning of Married with Children, and you watch it, look down at the freeway, because there's a shot of a freeway, to signify it's Chicago. If you look down, it is the family truckster. So it's the same footage that they used in the Vacation movie. Yeah, so go look at the beginning of Married with Children. And you will see the top of the family truckster as it's merging onto the freeway in Chicago. It was reused. It's kind of fun. All right, like, follow, and share, everybody. Like, follow, and share. Let's have some fun tonight. So nobody find me at the other networks. It's kind of depressing. I have people that like to watch me do this. But yeah, check it out. The footage is right there in the beginning of Married with Children. Okay, that one doesn't look too bad now. But like I said, it's going to mainly, once we get the other stuff around it, it's going to cover that up. It's not going to be, it won't look like that. You know what I mean? It won't look all funky. Thank you for the share, Kathy. Thank you. So here, I got the southern window done pretty much. See, there's the top window. Not too bad. I would like to get into diamond paintings, but I don't see that well in my handshake. But there's some beautiful diamond paintings out there. Too much to fall down and roll across my floor. Right now, I'm looking at sparkles and stuff. I'm doing the other house. I looked out on my carpet in here. It's all covered. Hi, Beach Girl. The other thing I can tell you is this neat coming in here. It smells like, if the North Pole had a smell, this would be it. Santa's Workshop, this would be the smell. And I remember that thing on the Santa Claus movie when the guy goes, well, you don't look like him, but you smell like a cookie. And that's like you walk in here, it smells like a cookie. So it's been a zoo here, with the cats. The dog in a bad mood because it doesn't like the other cat. And it's just been crazy here. At least I got to sleep last night for the first time in a while without an animal screaming. And my hearing's not that great, so really, as far as the screaming goes, like last night, they might have been screaming, but my hearing's so far gone, it's all muted right now. Until my allergies clear up. It's all muted. How old are you? How old are you that you did something that looks like that? As my mother would say, when she dropped her burrito on her in the car one night, I asked my mother, I said, what kind of Mexican are you? And she looked at me and says, not a very good one, obviously. That's how I feel about this. I wish things had been different. I wish the apps had been better back then because my mom. You guys see Angry Grandma, right? You guys know Angry Grandma, right? The lady that's Angry Grandma. My mom was perfect. Only she wasn't angry, but my mom would make fun of things, and it was perfect. It was so fun to have her do that. She would laugh, and that's back when they had vines. Way back in the old days with vines. When the short format stuff was just coming out. My mom loved it. Don't confuse her. Okay, no, I'm just saying is that similar videos, only not angry. You know what I mean? My mom did fun videos. Like we were having dinner one night, and I bought one of those games where you have to like do so many things, and then you got whipped cream, and there's a hand there, and if you did so many stuff and you didn't do it right, you get it right in the face. I think it's called what? Pie in the face is what it was called. Cream in the face or something. She loved it. So one night we were playing it with her on our dining room table, and she decided to sing what she called the poo poo song. And the whole riff of it was I don't know, she would hum something and then she'd look up at you and she'd go, singing the poo poo song, poo poo, pee pee, poo poo. That was the extent of the song, in between little mutterings. It was funny as hell. Did a vine on that one. Pie in the face, yeah. But she sang the poo poo song. And my friend and I were just rolling. And the more we did it, the more she was singing. That's what I mean. It's just too bad that at that point, TikTok was not, there was no such thing as TikTok. You had Vine, you had, I can't say the other one because TikTok is bad, but the one that began with My, right? Thank you for the 2024, 2026, thank you. You had the one that began with My, I can't say these things. And then Book of Face was just starting up. And then you had the Tube too, but for short videos like that, it was all about Vine. But she would have been fun. Because I know we were out in park somewhere having lunch, and I caught her on tape with that one too, where she looks out the window of the car and she just looks at this woman and what she's wearing, and the whole look on my mom's face is like, ew, how did she squeeze into that? Ew, what is she wearing? That kind of thing. So my mom was a good sport. My dad too. He had a scooter, and I don't know, sometimes he would lose, I don't know, he'd be tired or something, and the scooter would come off the ramp in the van and it would fall over. And he laughed. He thought it was hilarious and funny. We had to call the fire department, to get him back up. He thought it was funny. He didn't laugh hard. I mean, for him, he just laughed about it. And he says, film it. I want to go online. And so we did. Got in all kinds of trouble with people. People were furious at us. But it was his call. He's the one that wanted it posted, But they loved it. They didn't mind when I started to do videos, like when we go to lunch and stuff, they didn't mind it at all. My mom and dad thought it was great. And so it was fun. So I practiced that way. Doing those reels. I can't do physical comedy like that anymore. They'd have to lift me up with a derrick. So I can only take like what happens in my life, like at the ATMs and work and do stuff on that. No physical comedy. Because honestly, I've only had spinal stenosis, but when I really got hurt was when I was doing physical comedy for shooting my travel videos. When we got into shooting travel videos for the California Haunts, the California Adventure Show, before Disney built their California Adventures. And I was doing a stint on a sled where I would come barreling down the hill, and then I would flip myself off the sled and go sliding down. Well, it wasn't the sled that did me in the end. I went up one night. I had worked all night because I had weird shifts. And so we drove up for some extra shooting stuff because we had to put an ending on the show, this particular show we were filming. And so the idea was I wanted a big snowball thrown in my face, like a ginormous snowball. And then I could be like, that's a take. So we got the take, My friend got this huge snowball, hit me in the face. Sunglasses went flying all the way down the front of my snow pants, everything. And then I decided, well, I'm going to take one. I'm going to head back to the car. Well, I wasn't watching, and I hit black ice when I was walking. I slid 25 feet on my back and on my side, and that messed up my disc in my back. That's where all this other back. It's bad enough I have the stenosis, but that really messed things up, and that caused the bone spurs and stuff. The pain was excruciating. So that's why I don't do physical comedy like that anymore. But I used to be really good at physical comedy, like falling out of chairs, like that chair in there, because it's so. I fell out of that during a show one day. I went backwards too far. I just kept going. Took out the table, took out the backdrop, everything. But I have to be careful with my back now. I messed my back up. So instead, I sing songs out of key.
This is North Pole Radio.
To entertain.
All holiday music, commercial free.
And then my producer, who was really physically fit, she hurt her knee, so she can't do anything physical like that anymore. I'm looking. What am I looking at? What did you do? What am I looking at? You did something. I know it. Oh, there it is. Should all acquaintance be forgotten? Na, 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 na. That's right. I was asking you for the wrong gift. Guys, I'm trying to get 10 sparklers. I thought it was, you just reminded me. Thank you, Kathy. I'm trying to collect 10 New Year sparklers. Can you help me out with that? I had the wrong damn gift. Love it when you guys go look. Make sure I see it. I got 2 of you over at the other 2 places. So that's how my back ended up jacked up. It was bad enough, and then I got hit by a car. That didn't help it. Having spinal stenosis, I used to ride my bike 6 miles a day, and I was riding over to my office because at that time I had a direct mail business, and somebody hit me on the front, and I went flying over the handlebars. It was a 10-speed, the old style 10-speed, and that did my back in. And then I noticed after that, even though I recovered, that my lower back didn't like standing. Happy hat! Thank you very much. Thank you so much. Da 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 da. You guys are rocking it. So I've been having back problems since I was in my early 20s. But then I still did stuff because you were young, you know. After about a month of recovery after the bike accident, I was up and running again. But my lower back, I noticed it that year when I went to Disneyland, when I was standing waiting for Fantasmic with my mom, I was having trouble standing because my lower back was heaving. So that's why I don't do physical comedy anymore. I would like nothing more than to be able to do that, you know, for shorts and stuff, and reels, but it's not going to happen. Thank you so much, Kathy. Thank you. All right, 9 more sparklers to go. Nine more sparklers. So tonight, after I get off here, I'll figure out the time zones. Somebody mentioned being an hour behind me. The only ones I know that would either be behind or ahead would be Hawaii. Because Hawaii, I think it's 2 hours behind, I think. Or are they caught up with us? Because for a while during the year, there's like 2 hours behind California. And then they catch up. There's no list until Hawaii's behind. That's what I thought. There's no list until 6:30 tonight, guys. We're doing gingerbread house work. Come on in at 6:30 tonight. We're all going to celebrate years together. No one needs to be alone tonight. Yeah, so Hawaii's behind. I remember going to Hawaii and getting in trouble with Nancy Matz because I had taken some really cool pictures, and I called her at like Hawaii time, 10 o'clock, and it was what? Thank you! Should all acquaintance be forgot? Thank you. You know, and so she was mad. I couldn't figure out why she was mad, but it dawned on me. I was calling her at midnight. Oops. But I talked about this a little bit on the show last night when I was doing bookings, which I'll start doing again for my regular podcast. A lot of those people are in Egypt because they're, you know, archaeologists and stuff. Some are in Australia. Australia has like 3 different time zones, like here. UK has several different time zones. So you got to figure all that out. Like when I was talking to somebody, let's say I'm interviewing somebody right now from Australia. Well, it's tomorrow in Australia already. So you got to coordinate their time with your time. There were times I was doing shows at like 4 or 5 in the morning, or I'd be doing them at 1 a.m. You know, taping shows. Thank you so much for the sparklers. Just like the ones I used to know. Where those trips are. So that's what I got to figure. I got to figure Hawaii's 2 hours behind. So I have to coordinate for these time zones, you guys, today. Make sure all of you enjoy it, you know? And if anybody has a birthday coming up today or tomorrow, let me know. We'll do the birthday song tonight, too. All right, Kathy, gotcha. Thought you said you'll be 88. I was like, what? See how much better, feeling better today. That's what sleep does for you. Sleep is a good thing, you guys. Ah, ink spots. As Elvis would say, he sang that high. Elvis could sing that high when he wanted to, and what he said on stage was, only when his Fruit of the Looms got tight could he do that. Hey, we may finish this wall off, and I can move on to the next one. What a concept. Since I don't have regular cable, I can't watch Anderson Cooper or anybody like that, so that's why tonight, I swear, I don't know, a lot of you guys weren't here last year, so I think I tried to do this last year. I think. I can't remember. I can't wait to take you guys fishing. You know, I wanted to go this summer, but, you know, with all that was going on with my dizziness and stuff, it's hard. You know, I don't want to be on a dock somewhere fishing and then fall in because I get dizzy. So if I can figure out what's going on with this dizziness, then I can get back out and go fishing. I'll take you guys fishing with me. Never miss a connection. I'm thinking that Restream's going to run better today because I paid the bill. I was waiting on paying the bill, so that might have been causing the problems over there. All right, how many more sparklers we got? Go. Where are we at with sparklers? All right, 8 more sparklers to go. Can you guys help me out with that? I promise by tonight I'll have a proper song for sparklers. I'll take some photos for you guys at the stores. I'll be out, out the stores next couple days, so you too can enjoy the fact that Cupid's storing up all over the city. All right, let me straighten this out, and then I'm going to kind of redo the one I did yesterday. I don't think it's white enough. Kind of went dim on me. Last Christmas. And the dog got mad again today because I love that whole statement from Home Alone. Merry Christmas, you filthy animal. And so I looked at the dog today, and that's what I told her. Merry Christmas, you filthy animal. And a Happy New Year. And she glared at me and went into a crate. I don't think she quite liked it. Well, I got through this faster than the last time I did it. I'll spare you like making the other one lighter on the other end. What I'll do is we'll just move on so we can, make progress today. It's not too bad. Of course, it looks like a 5-year-old did it, but you should see me wrap packages. Having grown up in a house with a post office guy, when we send packages, my sister vouched for this. My sister wraps like my dad does when she sends packages. A bomb can't blow it up. It looks like Fort Knox. My dad taught us that. So when we wrap to send packages, you're not going to open it unless you have a sledgehammer. And my sister does that. If my dad imbued anything into us over the years, it was how to do packages. He was a mailman for a long time, and then he got a desk job at the post office, where he was a customer service rep for him. But for years, he was a mailman. All right, we're going to put this aside. This is an old right now. That line's crooked. Of course it is, because that's how my life is. One big crooked line. My chopsticks my chopstick training wheel should be coming. All the times my brother was teaching me how to use sushi and all this, I could never use chopsticks, no matter what I did. Now I'll know. Then I'm going to have to suck it up and get Peacock. Because I want to watch the Winter Olympics. Hi, Pearl. So me and Nancy Mass is going to come on at some point as a guest, a co-host with me. Trying to set that up, just like Corner Donna. Remember when she came on? She said she'd come on with us. So I'm going to try and set that up too. Crazy Corner Donna. I can't believe, like yesterday, when I got the numbers back for TikTok, 400 people were watching yesterday. And I know there's a handful of you that are out there, you're not in the chat room, but you're just kind of hanging out. I do that. That's why my moniker for like chat rooms is Caesar's Ghost. Because I ghost in and ghost out. Okay, I'm going to move on now to the other thing. So here we go. We got these mostly done. Flatten that one a little bit. And like I said, it looks like crap now, but once we get the other frosting on, it should settle down. And I don't know. Putting crossbars in these windows, like up on there, it could be done, but you'd have to do it this way. I don't see how they did it because there was not enough room at the top of these windows. Anyway, there you have it right there. For that one. Now we'll start the next one. That's pure windows. But this whole thing is going to be like this. Just pure. It's going to be just meticulous. Let's see if I can't make this a little wider. It's bugging me. Let it snow, let it snow, let us know, let us know. Come on in, everybody. Like, follow, share. Give us a follow. We're a fun bunch. Promise you, we always have fun. We're a fun bunch here. Guess whoever that troll was the other day crawled back under his rock, isn't it? Back then. Or she. Like I said, if the music stops, I apologize. I have no control over that. Well, I do, because I didn't charge it up because I'm a dummy. The thing with this tablet is that I had to order another cable because it's on the same charging cable as my phone. So the phone gets priority. Now, the other one's on like a regular USB 2 thing or something to run. But like I said, primarily, other than signing like for my paperwork for ghost hunting and different things, for permission slips and things like that. I use these guys either for music or I use them for as my Kindles to read the books and stuff. Okay, that's it for this one. We're going to move on to the next one. I made that a little wider on the front. It's a little cleaner on the front door. I want to look into that vacation family truckster on Amazon. That's the one I want to see. Probably cost $200 until the stuff works. See that? I made the front door a little brighter. Just like I'm going to get to there and make that brighter, but there you have the front door. So the first side it's not done because you have to put gray over the front door yet and other things, but it's getting there. So we're going to start the next one. Lots of windows in this house. Anyway, so again, guys, don't forget to watch the beginning of Married with Children and then watch the original Vacation movie, and you'll see the same footage. And that came first, obviously, because I don't think Married with Children came out the same. Well, they might have. I don't know if they came out around the same time. I would think it was a Vacation movie because the family truckster is in there. You can see it. When you see the merge, you can see the family truckster. So I would think it was the Vacation movie came first. Oh, I bought super glue too, so we can make the repairs on the roof area. Good to see everybody. The sparklers, they sparkle like my eyes. What did I say? She's back. We can't talk about Kathy anymore. No talking about Kathy. Kathy's back. Get us in trouble. I think so. That's awesome. I've got some great moderators, even the older moderators from when I started out doing this. Kathy's awesome. Vixo's awesome. Divine is awesome. Miss Robin is awesome. I could go down the list. If I could afford to buy everybody a gift for the new year, I would. Because these moderators, Tensha, have gone above and beyond the Call of Duty sometimes. You guys have done great. Chris Cahill. Lori. Those are my original ones. My original moderators. It's Lori, Winnie, and Barbara. But I love the moderation team I have now. Kathy and I, we get along great. Oh, Rudolph. Rudolph, the red-nosed reindeer. I can't believe the dollar store didn't have New Year's hats. I was looking for some horns so I could blow them off at you guys, but they didn't have any. So we'll use the sound effects tonight. I'll try and find something. And I was even looking for a kazoo. A kazoo would have worked great. But I'll find something with the TikTok sound effects tonight. Hello, Finn. Hello, Book of Face. Hello, U of Tube. I wonder if they can see in here. I don't even know if the audio is working or nothing over there. The people over on Facebook, Book of Face, can you hear me all right? Can you see me all right? Oh, we just have to go with it. Usually Pamela's watching. I don't see Pamela watching. Maybe she couldn't find me or something. I've got one person watching. It's amazing on Tube of You because I'll go in and you won't see anybody watching. Then I'll go back once it processes, and there's 90 people over there watching. But you guys over here are the ones that watch. Anybody that's out there lurking, come on in. Come on in and see me. Don't be afraid.
North Pole Radio, commercial free.
Come on in, lurkers. It's all good. Ah, my theme song. That's the movie I gotta see. I haven't seen that whole season. Mr. Grinch. I actually have an animated Mr. Grinch for my house. Maybe next year I'll bring him out. He still works too. He's 4.5 feet tall. Stands 6 feet on a pedestal. He dances around and he sings the Grinch song. He talks too.
Mr. Grinch, your heart's an empty hole. Your brain is full of spiders. You've got garlic in your soul.
Mr. Grinch.
I wouldn't touch you with a 39.5-foot pole.
Ba-da-da-da-da.
You're a vile one, Mr. Grinch.
All right, let me do the toothpick thing on here.
Termites in your smile.
Good to see you all.
The sweetness of a seasick crocodile.
There's three of you in the chat room, but I know there's more watching. Because you're all sneaky. You all like to sneaky watch. I know how you are. I do the same thing. I sneaky watch.
You're a foul one, Mr. Grinch. You're a nasty, wasty skunk.
That's who we haven't seen in a while, was Miss Grinch the last couple days. What about Mrs. Grinch?
Your soul is full of gunk, Mr. Grinch. The three words that best describe
Stink, stank, stunk.
And I quote, stink, stank,
Stunk.
you're a rotter, Mr. Grinch. You're the king of the sinful sots.
Bring the chat room back.
With a nauseous soup.
I lost whoever was watching. There we go.
You're a crooked jerky jockey and you drive a crooked horse, Mr.
All right, let me line this up and then I can move on to the next window.
You're a three-decker sauerkraut and toadstool sandwich.
Ooh, a toadstool sandwich.
With arsenic sauce.
So you guys want to see me try some alligator meat in the next couple weeks? I'll take you with me and try alligator meat. You guys want me to try it?
Full radio on iHeartRadio.
I'm willing to go try alligator meat if you want me to.
Hang on the mistletoe, I'm gonna get to know you better.
This Christmas. Hey, I'm good, Angela. I'll be back tonight at 6:45 to celebrate with you guys. We're just doing this because this is going to take a while. This thing's a work of art. And me with my OCD, if I don't have this, just even if it's lumpy between the lines, I'm going to lose my mind. So good to see everybody. All right, so I'm collecting sparklers, guys. I got 2 of 10. Can you help me out with my sparklers? I want to light it tonight. Like the electric company, remember? We're going to turn on the power. Good to see you guys. Good to see Blessed. Good to see y'all. Wow, this one's looking nice and straight. We're going to get this out of it. This is how it's supposed to look, and it'd be nice and straight. There we go. That was just about nice and straight. As my cousin in Europe would say, he's very nice. All he spoke was Hungarian. Only thing he knew how to say that was American was is very nice. Oh, like my apron? Thank you. I gotta wash it. Well, wait till you see the video of my front yard. If you like flamingos, I got 4 flamingos in my front yard right now. Christmas flamingos, of course. 4 celebratory flamingos in my front yard. Aloha! Even though honestly, flamingos don't be we're a Hawaiian thing, but I mean, it's amazing the crossovers. My friend started the whole flamingo thing in my front yard. So we started with one, ended up with 2, and then a certain store had them like really cheap this year. So I've been picking them up. I'm gonna stop at 6 though. Flock of 6 is more than enough. I wish that the Christmas caps would come off because I do a real nice backyard in summer. Very relaxing, tropical, Hawaiian themed backyard. If I get the Christmas caps on, I'm not gonna have it in my backyard. But I'll have to figure that one out. I didn't do the backyard this year, but next year I will do it to show you guys what it looks like when I'm done with it. Nice little meditation area. Because I really want to start the meditation club back up with you guys so we can all get into meditation and stuff. All right, one more thing to do on this. I got to stop. I'm still getting too anal on this one. I have to stop. Totally just going for it like I did on the other one. Otherwise, it'll be next Christmas by the time we're done with this bad boy. That might work now. I just want to get as close as I can on this stuff without looking like a 5-year-old did it. Close enough for the other one. So there's that one. I'm going to try and go faster on the other one because this is ridiculous. Then I was looking on this thing on History Channel last night. There we go. And the 3-masted schooners. I used to build those ships. I didn't build the wooden ones. I built the plastic ones. But like in my room back there, I got the USS Constitutions there. I used to love building those. And I would actually sew the sails on them. No one's watching anywhere. Boy, nobody likes me over at the other network. What is up with that? Are you guys not seeing the stream? Is that what's going on? Because I know my one friend was looking forward to it. Do you guys not see my stream over there? Or you guys are just lurking. You're not in the chat room. You're just lurking. Why can't they go in perfect like that one just did all the time? Get the frosting booger. Work on getting the P.O. box set up this week. Why'd you stop? Scares me when it stops. Like I said, we're probably going to run out of batteries in that one. Huh. Maybe people can't see and hear me over there. You never know. The chances are real because every time I do this and I play the Christmas music, I get copyright problems over on Book of Face. So the chances the reason that maybe they're cutting it off because of the music. That's why there's not anybody watching over there. Just think it's Happy New Year already in Sydney. The Aussies already had their New Year's. And England is 8 hours ahead, I think. I think they're 8 hours ahead. So they're about to have their New Year's. See, this one went better. I wasn't as anal as I was with the other one. I am going to miss doing the Christmas songs, though, for the Hats and Mustaches. I really enjoy doing that for you guys. And then last night, Grandma got run over by a reindeer. That was a blast. All right, let me get this one straightened out. This one's done. I promise. And the thing is, like I'm dabbing this on right now? That's how we're going to make all those other yellow lights on it, to dab it. That's exactly how we're going to do it.
Jingle bells, jingle bells.
But the drivers today, man, it's the end of the holiday drivers. After tomorrow, all the people that drive during the holidays are going to stop driving. It was craziness. Just going from here to 2 blocks.
It is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh, dashing through the snow in a one-horse open sleigh.
I wouldn't mind doing that. Now, that's something I wouldn't mind doing again in my lifetime. Going on a sleigh like that, or doing a dog sled again. I did get to do dog sleds. That was a blast. I wouldn't mind trying that again once before I crossed the great waters. Ice fishing was fun too, but with me being paranoid that the ice is going to crack all the time.
Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh.
All right, so that one went faster. You should be going this quickly instead of me floating around with it all the time.
Those happy J-I-N-G-L-E-D-E-double-L-S.
Yeah, I got no one watching over there, and that's strange. I don't think we came back. I don't want to get off TikTok, because what'll happen is if I go over there, it'll do something weird to TikTok, and then I can't get back into this particular feed. Hi, Denise Amposo. Welcome. Welcome to Craft Day. I can't believe no one's watching over at Book of Face. Between Book of Face and Tube of View. That's why I can't wait to upgrade this phone, this new phone. I'll have 3 phones, which will be nice. Not literally using 3 phones, but like for the internet, like my iPhone. I use the iPhone primarily for the internet. Like for today, It'll be nice to have a 3rd phone, so yeah, I can go check and see if Book of Faces is getting the broadcasting or not. Because again, sometimes you luck out, you get off of TikTok, move over to Book of Face and take a look, and come back, and everything's really cool. There's no problem. But then you do it, and then you come back to TikTok, and then TikTok won't come back in. You have to restart it and all that. And then there's the big debate with the next phone, which one to get. I might stick with the Android. I'm an iPhone person. I might stick with the Android because I like the big screen. I'm due for an upgrade right now from my carrier. Or I might go with the iPhone. I just don't know because I really like the screen because I can see. I can see your lovely faces. Yeah, I find it hard to believe that there's nobody watching on Book of Face right now. That's all right. you for the rose, Kathy. Thank you. Off with your head. 21. Thank you. Off with your head. Thank you so much, Kathy. But this is like a fine art project, man. And you know, this thing with Rob Reiner, one thing that's brought back to me, my dad loved All in the Family. I was not a big fan. I always thought Archie was obnoxious. Didn't like it at all. But now I'm able, we're seeing these clips from All in the Family and stuff, and you're realizing how good of a show it actually was. You know, as I look at these clips, I realize how nice it was. Excellent show. I think I was too young to appreciate it.
This is North Pole Radio.
All right, you chipmunks, ready to sing your song?
Chipmunks! Now, a tradition that I have every November 1st at 12 a.m. is my friend used to always come over and help me with Halloween. And she stayed till I took her home. So it'd be like midnight by the time, 11:45, midnight by the time we get her in the car. And so we started a tradition where as we dropped her off or after we dropped her off, I would play the Chipmunks at midnight on November 1st. And so those years that I was here with my mom, that's what we did every November 1st to ring in the holiday season at midnight. Even when my friend was no longer coming over, we would put the Chipmunks on. And then the cemetery where my mother is entombed, there's somebody that has a family out there. Every Halloween time, they put out a big orange pumpkin, solar pumpkin. And then, I don't know how they get out there at night. They must know somebody out in the cemetery. But November 1st, if you go out there, you're driving around at midnight, you can clearly see it through the fence. They take the pumpkin out and put a lighted Christmas tree there on their loved one's grave. Every time. I even went by this year to see them. They still do it. Uh-oh, Kathy's leaving. We can talk about her again. All right, let me straighten this out. This one's done. It's not going that bad, not compared to yesterday. Yesterday it took forever. Because I hadn't figured out how I wanted to do it, The only drag is, technically, I can finish in here and then move and just do my show in the other studio. But there's not as much room in there like for the cowboy hat and props and stuff. So it's getting done with this and then coming in here, breaking this down and setting up for the other show. Now, making those other little lights on the house, there's a lot of them, but it won't be that hard. That'll be really easy because that'll primarily be done with the toothpicks. Make sure I can bring this around right. There we go. So that window's done. So we're doing the photos, you see? See the windows? So we'll do this one on the end now. There's got to be more people watching over there, or there's not, the video's not on. Make sure the video's on. Let me lift this up, make sure the video's on for the other two networks.
North Pole Radio.
In fact, it should show me. I'm going to press on that and see if it shows me. If it takes me over there. I'd rather do it off this phone. Okay, I'm going to go look. If I lose it on this phone, then I lose it. But let's make sure we're broadcasting over there. Because that no internet connection. What are you talking about? No internet connection. Oh, I had no internet connection. Well, that's not pleasant, is it? So we lost internet. So we're back on now. And it's been dark. We have no camera. That's why no one's watching. All right, let me go back into Restream. So we lost our internet. We lost our camera. Seriously. Let me switch camera. Camera is working. I don't think we have internet. All right, now let me go back over there. See, there's no camera working right now. No audio and no camera working. Everything's, oh, there we go. There we go. There we go. We were just working. It was just on now. There I am. I'm going to do a quick refresh here to see what's going on. Show on stream, yeah. That should do it. That's why no one's watching. God, that's blessed. I can't tell. No, I won't know if the camera's on at all. Can't tell. Unless I come out of TikTok to do it. To see if I have a camera over there. Hi, Elaine. Hi. Guys, I'm going to see if I have a camera on over there. And if I lose you, I'll restart, okay? I want to see if the camera's working over there. Hopefully I can come back to you guys. Let's just type. Let me see what's going on over there.
Commercial-free holiday music. This is North Pole Radio on iHeartRadio.
It's showing me live. The question is, am I live? Your video content. Hopefully I can come back to you guys. Okay, we're back. Let me see what's going on over there. Okay, we are live. Let me readjust the camera. So we are live, so we're good. Okay. Hang on, let me get this back position. Showing me live. The question is, am I live? Your video content. Okay, let me see something. So we are live with it. So we are live, so we're good. Okay, I gotta adjust it. Hang on, let me get this back position. Okay. But my head's cut off. Okay, there we go. So we are live. Okay. I'm going to bail out. Hang on. Get back to TikTok. Hopefully we get back into TikTok. Oh, crap. Here we go. God dang it. TikTok did it again. We had a good crowd. So unable to go live. Well, fine, TikTok. I knew that was going to happen. Okay, everything should be set like this. There we go. All right. Sorry about that. I knew that was going to happen. I just wanted to make sure you were right. Okay. All right, guys. Sorry about that. Want to make sure we were live over there. I knew it was going to cut off TikTok. Hey, guys. How goes it? How weird. The position of it. The camera's lost its mind. Hang on, guys. We're on a weird camera. Camera view's lost its mind. I don't understand why it's doing that. Okay. All right, we're back. I don't know what it was doing the camera view. Issues. There we go. All right, everybody, we're continuing. I'm sorry. I told you I was going to do that. If I switched off to go over there to look and see what was going on, I knew that was going to happen with you guys. All right, so we're back. Sorry about that. Always technical problems. I'm not going to say what company I'm using to do that over there, but more and more it's looking like I'm going to be changing companies soon because it's driving me crazy. So nobody had a camera all this time.
Next stop, 11344 Edbrook Avenue. Next stop, 11344 Edbrook Avenue.
Sorry I lost you, everybody.
Young man, that is not a door. Take your seats, please. Take your seats.
Happy holiday. Happy holiday.
Happy holidays.
Merry bells keep ringing. Happy holiday to you. It's the holiday season.
And I think they're muting me over there because of the copyright claims on the Christmas music. So I think I'm being muted over there. I noticed the sound was off. So I suspect I'm being muted.
It's the holiday season, and Santa Claus has got a toy for every good girl and good little boy. Santa's a great big bundle.
Hi guys, how's it going?
He's coming down the chimney down.
There you are.
He'll have a big fat
Hey, how's it going?
on his back,
Sorry for all the delays today. Technical problems. I hate technical problems.
peppermint stick for old Saint Nick. Hanging on the
Can you hear me all right over there?
It's the holiday season,
Over at Tube of You, can you hear me all right?
and Dickory Dock, don't forget to hang up your sock, 'cause just exactly at 12 o'clock he'll be coming down the chimney down. He'll have a big fat pocket on his
I've so got to get this going. Yeah, I'm starting to, well, we'll see how things go. I got to get a P.O. box before I do anything else. And then I'm going to have to sit down with my producers and make a decision about the the software for shooting the videos. For shooting the live, for doing live, other than TikTok. Because I'm really not happy with where I'm at right now. The only consistent one is TikTok. Good to see you guys. Good to see you guys.
iHeartRadio's North Pole Radio.
I should have had people watching from Book of Face today, and I didn't. So I don't know. I think they're muting me over there. Tomorrow what we'll do is we'll do it without the music. And we'll see if there's a difference for viewers. Because if there's no music and there's a difference with the people that can view, then I know they're muting me. If I play the music. Hi, Paula. How you doing? Welcome. Pre-holiday show. Working on the Christmas Vacation House. Because they just, like I said, they just may be muting me over there with the music. Because already when I looked on there, You know, we're in the middle of the show, and I've got like 3 or 4 notices of copyright violations of the music, the Christmas music, which I think is ridiculous because it's the holiday season. But just not me. I'm not the powers that be, you know. All right, so this one's done. We'll see tomorrow. If I don't run music, we'll see what they do. Good to see you guys. Try and finish this thing off, all right? Got about, what, 35 minutes left before I break off for the night and head into the readings.
Hey, I just came back from a lovely trip along the Milky Way. I stopped off at the North Pole to spend the holiday. I called
Not bad.
old Santa Claus just to see what I could see.
Just very meticulous.
He took me to his workshop, and he told his
Good to see you all.
So
Welcome, everybody.
you
If you're just
better
coming in,
watch
welcome.
out, and you better not cry, and you better not pout, and I'm a-telling you why. Santa Claus is a-coming.
Doing some work on the vacation house, which is going to take a while.
He's a-making the
There we
list.
go. Now I'll
He's
start this
a-checking
one.
it twice.
Christmas
Gonna find out who's
vacation.
naughty and who's nice. Santa Claus is a-coming to town. He sees when you're asleep, and he knows when you're awake. He knows if you've been bad or good, so be good for goodness
Hope
sake.
everyone's having a great day.
You better watch out, and you better not cry, and you better not pout, and I'm a-telling you why. Santa Claus is a-coming to town.
Takes about 20 minutes to break this down and set up for tonight. To reset everything.
The kids and girls in Boyland will have it to believe. They're gonna build a toy.
Everybody enjoying their day so far? Who's working today? Who's not working today?
So you better watch out, and you better not
Some of you
cry,
have to work on New Year's
and you
Eve?
better not pout, and I'm a-telling you why. Santa Claus is coming to town. Santa Claus is coming.
And for what it's worth, some people celebrate Christmas today. Depending where you're from.
North Pole Radio.
Don't want a lot for Christmas. There's just one thing I need. I don't care about those presents underneath the Christmas tree. I just want you for my own, more than you could ever know. Make my wish come true. You know that all I want.
What I miss is Christmas. I went into doing traditional Christmas Eve. And fondues, man. The Swiss cheese fondues is traditional on Christmas Eve. And I got into doing that when my mom was alive. And then I've kind of gotten away from it. But I used to do a fondue every Christmas Eve. And it was nice. Fill that spot in. Like this is what I'm doing right now, dabbing, is how we're going to put on the main lights. You know, those yellowish lights? All right. Let's line this up. Hi, everybody. Hey, Don, welcome. So I will be back at 6:30 p.m. or 6:45 p.m. rather Pacific, and we will be doing our night show and our New Year's Eve show. Yeah, so I will be up all the way. We will be doing the show all the way up until 12:30 p.m. Pacific tonight. I'm sorry, 12:30 a.m. Pacific to bring in the new year. So for you latecomers who like to come late to the show, you can book all the way up until 11 p.m., 11:30 p.m. Pacific tonight for a reading. So this window's almost done. Just dibbing and dabbing right now. Oops, Gene Tree. Here comes Santa Claus. I think Santa's in a Speedo somewhere in South America. Laying on a beach. Maybe he goes to that beach that all the British royals go to. Maybe that's where he's hanging. Wherever those islands are.
Here comes Santa Claus, right down Santa Claus Lane. He's got a bag that's filled with toys for boys and girls again.
All right, let me do this one corner and then we're good.
So jump in bed and cover your head, cause Santa Claus comes tonight.
There we go. One more window on here, and that's done. So then, wow, don't feel like do that way. It's being a bear to work with right now.
Comes Santa Claus right down Santa Claus Lane.
There it is. Ha ha, I got you. Fight with me, will you?
Santa Claus knows we're all God's children. That makes everything right. So fill your hearts with Christmas cheer, cause Santa Claus comes tonight. Here comes Santa Claus right down Santa Claus Lane. He'll come around when chimes ring out that it's Christmas morn again. Peace on earth will come to all if we just follow the line.
There we go.
So let's give thanks to the Lord.
Okay, I got one more window to do here. And then, what time is it? Yeah, we're real close to quitting time right now. Y'all have been on 3 hours doing this today. Flatten this down a little bit.
Here comes Santa Claus, here comes Santa Claus.
See, we got one more window to do. Well, by the time I get done, I'll have been on here 3 hours. Not really, it'll be what? 2:45 to 3:45. 2 hours and 15 minutes. I take it back. See, we got one more to go. One more window. Right up there in the corner. Okay, so we're trying to do all this work in between the windows. Get all these windows done.
I'll have a blue Christmas without you.
Try and straighten some of this stuff out. Like that. Like adding extra bars in these windows. I'm thinking, yeah, right, whatever. Good to see people watching now. Should have had more people watching today, though, so I might be getting muted over the other network. I'm sure I'll have a lot of love notes from the other network. Okay. Blue Christmas. Snowflakes. start falling. So tomorrow, 2 p.m. Pacific, we'll be right back at it. We'll be in here right back at it.
Have a blue, 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 blue Christmas.
I can't believe how many windows this house has. I'll have a blue Christmas, that's certain. And when those blue memories start hurting, don't forget to take care of your pets tonight, right? Because as the clock starts ticking up to 12, people are going to start shooting guns off and blowing fireworks and everything else. So keep an eye on your pets. You like the 4th of July, man. Okay, straighten this one out. It's done. Hello, hello, Mel. Hello, everybody.
This is North Pole Radio. All holiday music commercial free.
Melikalikimaka is a thing.
Ah, Melikalikimaka.
On a bright
Hawaiian Christmas Day.
That's the island greeting that we send to you.
On the land,
where palm trees sway. Here we know that Christmas will be green and bright.
Get this stuff straightened out.
Shine by day and all the stars at night.
Well, we got through this faster today than we did yesterday, that's for sure.
To say Merry Christmas to you.
Melikalikimaka is a thing to say on a bright Hawaiian Christmas day. That's the island greeting that we send to you from the land where palm trees sway. Here we know that Christmas will be green and bright. The
other one right there, we're home free. This.
Is Hawaii's
there we go.
way.
There we go. There we
To
go.
say Merry Christmas to you.
Okay, one more little round and we're done. So this one's done, pretty much. That one's pretty well done. But again, they're really not done because it's going to be meticulous dot, 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 dot with all those little lights when we do start getting into it. So there it is right there for this one. Got all the windows done. And lined on this one. See? They're all the way across. See? See over here? They're all the way across. Then I had to put that someplace where it's not going to get all funky when it's, it gets knocked over or something when it's drying too. While it's drying.
That's the island greeting that we send to you from the land where palm trees sway.
Melekalikimaka. Okay, so that's pretty well done that one. What time is it? Oh, okay, we got some time. All right. Give me a second here. We got some time.
Christmas, a very Merry Christmas,
a very, 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 Merry Christmas
to you. Okay. So let me find another one here. Where do I find a place to put these? That's done. That's done. Pretty much. That doesn't have windows. That has a window. Might as well do this one. Get this over with. Or let's see what else we got. I got this piece right here. See all the windows? That's what I'm saying. Lots of windows in this house. So there's 4 windows here, 8 windows, 10 windows, 11 windows, 12 windows to go. 12 windows to go. 12 windows to go. Zippity-doo-dah.
It's the most wonderful time of the year.
It is the most wonderful time of the year. I can make big messes and not get in trouble. I can act like a kid and make great big messes. See, if they wanted them to have all these crossbar things, they should have done them all like that. Like this one. Ooh, that's my neighbor garbage can. Scared me. That or a tree limb fell on us. We have a cake of palm in the front yard that's really big. And when it snows, I'm here around. Those limbs will fall. You can be in here and you can hear them fall. See, I told you that was going to happen, Cindy. I got on Book of Face to check if we had audio and stuff. And of course, TikTok wouldn't let me back into the other show. I'm wondering because I'm getting copyright violations on Book of Face right now because of this music. And when I went in there to check the video to see if I was on, it wasn't on, but the audio was turned off. So I'm wondering if they're doing this stuff all over there. We're going to test it tomorrow. We won't run audio tomorrow. Hi, Big Mama. Hi, Rebecca. Welcome. So I'm wondering if it's they're cutting me off over there because of the audio.
North Pole Radio.
So that's why they're giving me all this trouble.
Jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Jingle bells, jingle bells, jingle.
Which is one of the other reasons that people don't see me as much over there, as much as they used to, because I think it's obnoxious.
In a one-horse open sleigh, o'er the fields we go, laughing all the way. Bells on bobtails, making spirits bright. What fun it is to ride and sing a sleighing song tonight. Jingle bells, jingle bells.
All right, guys, before I get off the air tonight, I'm trying to collect 10 sparklers. 10 New Year's sparklers. Can you help me out with that?
Jingle bells, jingle bells, jingle all the way.
Oh, classic Andrews Sisters.
Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Dashing through
Good to see all you guys.
in a one-horse open sleigh. O'er the fields we go,
Laughing all the way.
laughing all the way. Bells on
So don't forget, I'll be back around 6:30 p.m. Pacific
making spirits.
doing the regular show, and then we're going to
Oh, what fun.
ring in the new year
And sing
as we come across all
song tonight.
those time zones. We're going to ring in the new year for all the time zones in the U.S. Hey, Janelle Cardoso. How you doing, my friend? Happy New Year.
Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh.
Bells on bobtail ring, ba ba da ba da. Make a spirits bright, ba ba ba.
Jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride.
A lot of people had to work today. I know my mom used to get off early, like a half a day. My mom would have off from the phone company. My dad's the one that would end up working the whole time. Post office. Yeah, when I was working, I'd be working full time too. You know, getting off at 5 or covering meetings or whatever. Except when I was managing vinyl siding places and stuff like that. Then I'd be off like 2 weeks a month. They'd give us 2 weeks. They'd give us 2 weeks in December off, which was fun. Boy, this one looks like a 4-year-old in it. I'll tell you. This one's horrible. All right, let's see if I can straighten it out now. This one's a horrible job. Oh my god. My dog could do a better job on this. Trying to straighten these things out. Frosty the Snow Dude. Okay. Anyway, that'll be fine. Okay, one more little spot here. Well, then we get to call it. After I get this other window down the other side of this thing, I'm gonna call it, and I'll see you guys tonight at around 6:45 p.m. Pacific tonight.
You're listening to North Pole Radio.
So I'll do this one real quick, and then we'll call it. That was a little over 2 hours today in here. There's more than what I've been doing, so let's get old muckety butt. Throw that one. Don't want to get too mucky with this. Yeah, this room is always so warm. So again, if you guys want to get on, come in at 6:45 p.m. Pacific. Get you on the list for tonight. We are going to be booking all the way, probably until like 11:15 Pacific because of the time zone. So we're going to make it all the way to New Year's for Pacific. So we'll do later bookings tonight as well. So for you guys that like to come in late, instead of me saying, "Oh, it's closed for the night," it'll be open late tonight. For New Year's bookings. No one has to be alone on New Year's. Come and join us. Okay. Let me get this straightened out before we call it a night. So I can go get yelled at by look of face. I gotta ask some of my friends because the ones that are going like Universal Studios to watch the parades at Disney, some of them are broadcasting off Instagram. So are they getting copyright? Are they getting nailed by copyright by that because it's owned by the same company? You know what I mean? Copyright infringement's weird. Because I know I already have copyright infringement going on right now from this show.
Merry Christmas, baby. Have a very Merry Christmas.
So I don't know.
Merry Christmas.
All right, let's straighten this out. That's going to do it. As soon as I straighten this one out, we're going to call it, you guys. It's been fun. Nice 2 hours. Fun spending time with y'all. Wish it would have worked out better on the other 2 networks. Well, I got 2 people now. Pamela, hi. How goes it? So we're still broadcasting on Book of Faith. Good sign. I'll show you what we did today, Pamela. Good to see you. The internet was its usual cheery self today with the broadcast. All right. So we got quite a few of these done. We still have 10 to go on these for these things. Oh. Trying to get this put together here better. Make sure we got it all nice. So are there any particular New Year's Eve movies you guys watch? Not Die Hard, because that's technically Christmas. Thanks for following. I appreciate when you follow, you know that? Thanks so much. As my dad would say, thank you for making me bend over to pick you up. Okay, anyway. Now there's one spot on the corner here that just doesn't take any. It looks good except for those 2 spots. This spot on this corner, for whatever reason, just doesn't like it. And then this spot. This whole side is just really bad. Good to see you, Pamela. So I have no viewers from Book of Faith today. All right, that should do it right here. This should close it down. That was it. We got about 8 minutes, okay? Left to broadcast. Okay, so let me flatten this down a little bit. I'll show you what we did today. We did pretty good today, actually, compared to yesterday. I think I'm going to quit while I'm ahead. So, flatten it down with my finger. Oh, darn! Frosting on my finger.
Commercial free.
Okay, so we did this part. This is like where the attic is. For the attic. Oh, you guys can't get it. Right about there. Like for the attic area. We got all of these done. My luck, I'll drop it. That'll be the end of it. We got all of these done today. Got all that done today. And then we got the front door area done pretty well this afternoon. So now we're starting to make progress on this thing. I even added a little more white on the front door. All that got done today. Look at that. Awesome. Wawa. So it's coming along. How you doing, Pamela? How's your day? So I have one window here still to go off the eave. Remember, we have the broken eave I gotta fix. We got a single window here, and I got two of these that have to be done with 4 windows each on. Then we'll get to get the gray paint, and we'll get to start doing the shade-ins around the door and stuff before we put the actual other stuff on. Okay, guys. Well, that's it. I'm going to be back at 6:30 p.m. Around 6:45. Hang on, we got to clean these, right? Hey, Maui. We got to clean these. Somebody's got to do it. Yum. 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 All right. Frosting is frosting, you know what I mean? I think I lost my spoon. Probably a good thing, huh? To lose the spoon. Because when you guys weren't looking, I was secretly taking scoops of frosting out here with the spoon. When you guys weren't looking. So it's probably a good thing I misplaced the spoon. Anyhow, gang, I'm going to call it. Okay, guys, I'm going to do this. I'm going to do this after every time I do a show. So we get these things done. Okay? See, God forbid there's frosting around the edge here. Oh, yeah. There we go. So here we go. The only one I'm going to take today. That's what I'm talking about. Pure vanilla.
You're slippery as an eel, Mr. Gray. You're a bad banana with a greasy black peel.
Don't tell me you wouldn't do that either.
You're a monster.
105. And don't sit there and tell me you wouldn't be doing that either if you were doing that. So, Shelly, here's what we did today.
Spiders, you've got garlic in your soul, Mr. Gray.
Don't you be making those faces. You guys know damn well. If you had two things of frosting like that, at the end every time you used it, you'd be taking a big spoonful. Don't tell me not. I know how you guys are. Thank you for the like, you guys. Anyway, right here. See, this is what we did today. All the way across. Worked 2 hours today. I got 8 more windows to go. Actually 10. 10 more windows to go. See, we did those windows right here. Let me get the right angle. There we go. So you got these windows done. And then we did these other windows. We got the whole front door section pretty well done. And then we got that. So that's going to do it today. We will continue tomorrow, 2 p.m. Pacific. And we'll have fun tomorrow, okay? In the meantime, tonight, 6:45 p.m. Pacific. Come on down. We're going to be doing tarot readings all the way up until past midnight because I'm going to be celebrating. I'm going to be celebrating for all of your time put. All of your time zones. So if you're alone tonight, you don't have to be alone. Come on in and join us. We're going to be talking story and all kinds of stuff tonight. New Year's Eve. Hi, Rachel. Not until tonight for sign-ups. All right, guys. So I'll see you guys at 6:45 p.m. Pacific. All right. Thank you, TikTok. Have a good one. Thanks for all the likes. Thanks for the sparklers. You rock. I'll see you later. Okay, TikTok. Maybe. Look, there's 39 of you watching. Thank you so much, TikTok. Okay, everybody. Head out. I'm going to switch this place up, get ready for tonight's show. And if you happen to be a member of TikTok, come on over, California Hunts. No one has to be alone tonight. We're going to be doing a show all the way up until 12:30 a.m. Pacific, so that everybody can celebrate New Year's. We're gonna hit up all those time zones. Bring your snacks and all that stuff. And I got popcorn today, so I have a little snacky to munch on. But yeah, we're gonna be having up together. Nobody needs to be alone tonight. So good night, everybody. I love y'all. Good to see you all. Have a good one.